Get a pro out. Do you want me to demonstrate?
Step off the throttle, you feel the car slip away.
Mate, do you fancy telling the viewers what happened last time you were driving on a track?
No.
Okay, well luckily for them, I will. You see, Adnan here was driving a Toyota GT86 around and he completely spun it off the circuit.
I wouldn't say that's true. I was testing out different road surfaces.
Right, okay mate. Well, luckily for you, we're going to give you another shot. You see, we've got this brutal Porsche Cayman R and we're going to put it through its paces. You fancy it?
Yeah, I think I could do this. GT86 was warm up. I could do this drifting.
Well, funny you should mention drifting. They've actually got their own kind of low friction skid pan over there, so drift off?
Yeah, I can do that. Let's do it.
Sweet.
Jeremy, nice to meet you.
How you doing?
I'm not too bad, thanks.
It is important not to sit too far away. It is important to have a bit of a bend in the arm.
Yep.
A nice bend in your arm. Here we've got the bucket seats.
No heated seats.
No heated seats in here. No, it's all very, very sparse really. And you can see this bit of seat here really wants to be leaning against you. Quite a cold night last night.
Yes.
All of your fluids are cold. The brakes are cold.
And my hands are cold.
Let's cruise out when you're ready then.
And there it is. What
Yeah,
noise.
it's a good noise in the Cayman R.
Unbelievable noise.
It is a car that's perhaps got a small injection of GT3 in it really,
Yeah,
I think.
exactly.
That's a good way to look at it, a little bit stiffer and lower and a little bit more power as well. We pop the car into third gear. Third gear is a great gear to initially use, and sometimes just hanging onto a lower gear than you would normally at first can really help the car to warm up a little bit more quickly than it was going to otherwise. The car will only do as it's told. The car doesn't make anything up at all on its own.
Fluids are bang on now.
Okay.
80 degrees.
80 degrees. Now I noticed on this car we've got the ceramic brakes, which of course is an option on the Cayman R. Now what have you got in your mind then as regards where you should ideally be going?
Stay as far out, so for this right-hander for example, stay as far out for as long as possible and then gently ease it in and try and hit the apex.
So have you heard of that before?
Yeah, clipping the apex.
That's it, yeah, and then you need to exit. At the moment I can see what you're doing, it's quite nice. You're going quite central on that turn, and that's giving you a nice equal sort of turn in and then turn out of the corner as well. Try to wait with that throttle. Sometimes it's just a little bit keen too early, and that makes the back of the car lose its grip. You've done pretty well, your apex isn't too early, but I think it could still be later than it has been so far. What does the driver do then when the car actually gets out of shape? What I like to do really is move next then to the ice hill. Okay. Now here we are at the top of the ice hill. We've got the jets of water, of course, which create our obstacles, and the aim, of course, is to try and avoid them. It simulates sheet ice, of course. So if you set off in first, keep over to the left-hand side, head for the jets that are on, a little bit of extra speed, up into second, carry on, bit of throttle again, round the water now. Just sweep your way around with your steering, bit of throttle as you go. Let's feel what the car does. You can feel it moving around. You'll hear the traction control system just helping. Move off when you're ready. Let's have a go on our first run down. So a little bit of squeeze of throttle in first gear, get up to a little bit of speed, about 20 miles an hour. Bit quicker now, bit quicker, up into second. Around those jets of water, here we go. Keep those tyres off the tarmac. There goes a bit of slipping and sliding. And a nice bit of steering to correct it.
Oh, look at that, like a
good bit of
boss.
throttle to applied as well, so very good. So we can see that we've had a bit of practice before.
No, is that not called natural talent?
Always goes a long way.
That's called natural talent.
Oh, okay, then you can see you were quite natural there. You brought the steering in to just correct what was happening. Let's have a look then on this rundown as to whether it is the natural talent that's coming to the surface here, or is it the Porsche stability management system that's helping out as we go down.
Now you're asking.
So it does leave you now with a pure car, a little bit quicker perhaps. We've got a few miles an hour still left we could add to this. Round the water jets, then here we go. Bit of throttle as you go now as well. Let's feel what the car's like, and this time we can see clutch in, brakes on, straighten the wheel. That's without stability management, it's all a little bit more tricky. Down we go, round the water. So the car moves around. We've gone through the jets of water this time, so we're cheating in a different way, and now it's all totally gone wrong.
Oh, now it's all gone wrong.
And there's a big spin there.
Big, that was quite minor.
That's a big spin in my book. Okay then, so that's what we call running out of natural talent, isn't it, at that point?
Oh, come on.
As we can see with this, if you decelerate too much, the back slides.
Yeah.
If you accelerate too much, the back slides.
So
So it's all about doing just enough.
Right, so drift challenge. Adnan starting first, so let's see how rubbish he is. Go on, son. Oh, cautious. He binned it. First class noob. Oh, and he stalls it. It's not for us, it's for the ladies. There you go. Look at that. Drifting!
I think Alex is probably going to lose it straight away. Yeah, pretty awful. Knew he'd do that. I think he's got it. Oh, come on! Yeah, he nailed it. And he had to basically go to brush. That's Alex Kirsten in a nutshell. The real question is, who was better? Start with Alex.
Yeah, I want to know. Come on, hit me. Out of 10.
Right, Alex, out of 10. We had a few spins here and there, didn't we? A natural talent at spinning.
Yeah.
So that was very good. Yeah. So I think we're a very close thing, but I think we're probably going to go for just about there.
Yeah,
7 out of 10. Adnan, okay then. Careful consideration, asking questions, trying to sort of learn from the things that we can
exactly
tell you, and I think therefore because of that we can go for an 8.
An 8.
Which makes it very close, but it makes you
Unbelievable.
the winner.
clearly the winner.
So does that mean I get to drive the car home for the weekend?
I believe it does.
Great. So if you just hand me the keys.
I have some keys. Now what do they do with those? Oh, here we go. There we are. Some
Thanks
keys.
very much. So
Okay, there
I'll
you
see you
go.
later. You can walk home.
Jeremy, I'd say it was a pleasure, but whatever.
Sorry, Alex. Never mind. You can always come again.